All right. Good morning and welcome back, folks, to Satisfactory. Had an excellent stream last time. Unlocked the Miner Mk3 by rushing through several tiers and milestones in order to get to it with the information we needed. That's right. I left myself up here in the sky. All right. Let's just respawn. So this time around, this particular stream, we're going to be spending a lot of time exploring while we build up the materials that we need to make Miner Mk3, because we need a bunch of them. If we take a look under the production tab, we need supercomputers. We have enough. We have 5. So 5 goes into 75, what, 15 times? We could make 15 Miner Mk3s with that. But we need a lot more fused modular frames and radio control units. So we're gonna get started on that. We'll get those producing, and then once we're done, we'll use those to make some Miner Mk3s. But in the interim, we'll do a bit of exploration. So if we take a look at fused modular frames, the recipe calls for nitrogen gas, which we have on site, as well as heavy modular frames and a lot of aluminum casing. So let's grab all the aluminum casing we can. I'm going to take all of that and some heavy modular frames, and we're going to head over to our fused modular frame factory, or demi factory, and plop these materials in and get some of those going. I think we still have the summer sloops that we put over there, so we'll get double output. That'll be handy. Oh, I need this. The jetpack. And I think we'll throw a dimensional depot down here, a temporary one, just so we don't have to come back here to get these items. All right. Let's put the modular frames in here, and we'll put the aluminum casings in here. That should get us a handful of those. We have our summer sloops. And then just to make things easy for ourselves, let's throw a dimensional depot on top. And we'll route the output into that so we can grab it later. We might end up coming back here anyway. But for now, let's get them locked in. Okay. That's a good start. Next up, we'll need to work on our radio control units, and then we'll get a few supercomputers going as well. So, radio control. We're going to need computers, crystal oscillators, and even more aluminum casing. All right. What do I do here? How do I get more aluminum casing? I mean, I guess we could throw a couple of our summer sloops in here to double our output. We've only got a few left that aren't in use. But yes, we can do this. And we could demand more. We could demand more of the ingots here, because this is slowed down. I think it's full, yeah, so we could overclock these as well. For now. That'll increase our throughput quite a bit. Now, unfortunately, we have a problem in that I can't carry that many along the belts. But what we could do is come over here and unlock the better belts and then increase our throughput that way. That seems worth doing. Let's get that milestone for the Mark V belt. That's right here. Let's put in the materials. Now, what else does it need? Reinforced iron and encased industrial beams. Interesting. Reinforced iron plates are here. What do we need? 600? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And encased industrial beams, we need 400. All right, let's get this unlocked, and then we'll use Alclad to improve that line.
Milestone reached. Fixit dedicated this milestone to the conveyor belt and lift Mark 5. They may be implying that your factory could be further optimized. While they are correct, I believe they are setting unreasonable expectations. Having all of humanity very definitely relying on your work is a lot of pressure. It's a good thing I'm here.
All right, so moving forward from now on, Conveyor Belt Mark 5 will be our primary high-speed belt line. Let's replace this entire line as best we can, because this can carry 720 items per minute. Which is more than the 480 and will allow us to really grab as much of those aluminum casings as we can build. All right. Yikes. Let's get over here and come on. All right, there we go. All right, so we got to do the lifts. Okay. All right, so this line should be able to handle 720. We're currently producing 600 here and 600 on the other. So half of 720 would be, let's see, 360, right? But since we have the summer sloop giving us an output multiplier here, we need half of that, which is 180. We need 180 output. So 90? Yeah, 90 per minute. No. Oh, I see. I was wrong. It's, is it taking the multiplier into consideration? Like, because this says 180. If I remove the summer sloop, then it goes down to 90. Okay, so we actually do want the full complement here. Okay, so these two constructors are making 600 per minute, which can flow along these lines here on the Mark V. Okay, that should thoroughly increase our aluminum casing production for a bit. Let's get some more aluminum casing in particular. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. And then over here at Radio Control Unit Town, I also need some crystal oscillators and computers, but mostly I needed the aluminum casing. Let's grab a handful of each. All right. So I believe this was making the radio control units, right? Yes. Okay. So let's throw in the aluminum casing. And the computers. And the crystal oscillators. And I'm not sure I have the right... Oh, this is on standby, isn't it? There we go. Okay, so we'll be getting some radio control units there. And then over here, what do we need? High-speed connectors, plastic, AI limiters, and computers. Okay. Let's get some more of these items going. Let's take you off standby as well. Throw in some high-speed connectors and some computers. Need more computers than AI limiters. We are also going to need a buttload of plastic, so we'll get that. Oops, I thought I could fly through that, but I guess I can't. Where are my computers? Here we go. Put in the plastic. We'll need more plastic than that. And then the last thing we need is what? AI limiters. Not that many. Four should be enough. We'll get more plastic, and then we'll be on our way. Hey, Pila, welcome back to the channel. Someone got the new Dragon Ball game already running on Android. What platform was it released for? Why do I have a stack of polymer resin? I don't need that. That's for sure. PC and consoles? Wow, that's impressive. But with a game like that, isn't that incredibly difficult to play on Android? Because, like, you only have a touchscreen. You don't have buttons or stuff. And I figure a game like that would be using shoulder buttons and triggers and all kinds of nonsense. I mean, it's sure, it's a technical achievement, but is it actually fun to play? All right, we'll send a little bit more aluminum casing over to the fused modular frame factory real quick. And then we'll be on our way to do some exploration. All right, this should be making a bunch of stuff for me. Yeah, it's all going up into there. Okay, that's fine. It's running on a compatibility layer, so closer to native than emulation. You can play GTA 5 on Android too? Well, that's kind of impressive. I guess if you have like one of those oversized phones, it would be a little bit easier. It still seems like a very difficult endeavor to me. Like, I'd rather just get a Steam Deck if I was going to do that. All right. So all of our stuff is producing. That's all well and good. We are going to go into exploration mode here. So last time we did some exploration, we went around the outside of the northern forest. I think we need to wrap it up by going kind of just down the middle here. So let's get out the object scanner. And we'll do our thing. We'll just go through the middle here, searching for goodies. So we're gonna look for, well, I need to go a little bit further south here. Yeah, kind of in the middle, and then we'll just go along here, because we went around the outside. Going right down the middle should be sufficient, I think. So just go in a straight line here, searching for all the goodies. Summer sloops, hard drives, Mercer spheres. And this looks pretty much fine. We might have already cleared the whole forest here. Feels like maybe we did. I'm not getting any hits. I guess I could build like a radio tower, but to look at the general area. But the problem is it kind of overlaps into other areas that I've already searched. It does look like the northern forest is largely clear, though. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good indication that we're done with that. Okay, so that means things we've actually cleared include the entire Rocky Desert and the entire northern forest. We're done with those, which means the next area we really ought to consider is the Spire Coast. So I think what we'll do is we'll go up to the center of the Spire Coast and throw down a radio tower and see what's available to find in here. We'll get a sense of what's around. Yeah. I think that makes sense. And I mean, the most interesting things, I want all of them, but the most interesting thing would be to find a hard drive. So I'll just kind of have this out for a minute. Let's see. You wish you had a Steam Deck? Runs everything. You're angry at Apple exclusive games? Are any of them worth playing? Like I've looked at the Apple Game Store. It doesn't seem like there's all that much great stuff on it, to be honest. Stuff that I'm like, oh, I super want to play that. So we got these spires in the middle of the coast. I guess that's why it's called the Spire Coast. Makes sense, right? Whatever this is, we must have already opened it. Yep, okay. Where are we? I need to get a little bit... I kind of think like somewhere right around here is where I want to be to build the radio tower to see what's around. Yeah, okay. So it's sort of over there. That's right, we've got oil over here that I'm not using. Oh, hello, purple slug. I'll grab you. So I think right around here is kind of central. Oh, there's a hard drive we've located. Okay, that's good to know. So there is stuff to find here on the Spire Coast for sure. But let's build our radio tower. Is that under special or where is that? Organization, a radar tower. That's what I'm looking for, a radar tower. Okay. Where am I going to get power for you? Wire too long. All right. Let's take a look. So, 140 slugs, 10 Mercer spheres. And this pretty much covers the Spire Coast exactly, so this is actually pretty handy. 10 Mercer spheres, 4 summer sloops, and a hard drive. So, I guess what that means is I can go find this one hard drive, and then I can stop looking for them, and we can look for summer sloops and Mercer spheres around here. And once we find 10 and 4, we'll be done with the Spire Coast. So luckily, we've already kind of found the hard drive. We have a direction for it, at least. Huh. Okay, so it's either... I need to land somewhere here. It's either up there or it's down below. No, okay. Oh, it's right here. Jeez, it's right here under the waterfall. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got around here to pick up. Any interesting items that we could use. Don't seem to be a lot of drops right here. Got some computers. I guess I'll take those. Some plastic. What else? I don't really need statters. Heavy modular frames. I guess I could pick up a few of those. All right, let's see what's involved in opening this. Needs the computers? Sure. Needs one more computer than I have on me. But that's okay. We can snag a stack. Split one off. Get the 10 we need, and then put these back into upload. There we go, there's our hard drive. Okay, so now we've got 4 summer sloops to find. Not quite sure what the right way to do this is. I guess I'll just start moving around kind of the interior, because we've been around the outside a couple times of this. Hey, Strafe A, welcome back to the channel. Brain is melting? Yeah, the advanced math can get a little tricky. I think we kind of reached the point where using the Satisfactory calculator tools, there's a couple different websites that'll help you out. Can help you figure things out a little bit better. You land here. Oh, can I land? There we go. All right, we did have a ping on one of the summer sloops over here. Somewhere. It's in this direction, okay. So we set up a radar tower. I don't know if you were here for that. Hey, Red Rax, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. We set up a radar tower to figure out how many items are in the Spire Coast here. And there are 4 summer sloops that we're going to find, and then we'll go to switch over to Mercer spheres. We've already found all the hard drives here on the coast. This seems probable. Yeah, okay. Let's blow this up. I think I saw it. There it is. Okay. So, I think we head kind of south from here. Maybe a little bit west. And do our spiral thing to find these summer sloops. Then we'll have to do another run to find the Mercer spheres. You'd think I would have found stuff that was near where I built, but I wasn't looking for it, possibly, so... Okay, from here, we'll go due east. Got 3 more summer sloops to find. So we just kind of need to travel around and look for stuff. There is a Mercer sphere nearby, so why don't we pick that up? It's in this poison, I think. Here it is. Okay, back to searching for summer sloops. I guess this whole area, including the canyon, is also included in the area defined by the radar tower. So I might be missing something down in one of the canyons. Not using a calculator? Well, I mean, yes, I agree. It is fun to do it yourself. But after a certain amount of that, it gets to the point where you're like, okay, if I'm gonna like finish this, I need to make some progress here somehow. All right, so we'll take a quick scope through the canyon here, looking for summer sloops. Looks like we do have a Mercer sphere nearby as well. I don't really have a good beat on the location of it. Interestingly, okay, it is kind of in this direction. It might be up high here. Let's see. It's probably up here. Yeah, I think it is. Where'd it go? Here it is.
Follow the veins to the altar and chant.
You're gonna have trouble routing trains to pick up coal and sulfur in the desert. Well, I mean... So, like, advanced train stuff is all loops and whatever. But to me, like, just building one-way trains where they just do one thing and maybe have 2 or 3 freight stations, like, that's a lot easier. Where are you? Are you above me? No, you gotta be below me somewhere. Behind this waterfall? There you are. Hello. Okay, back to searching for summer sloops. We're gonna head south and then a bit west through the canyon here. Wrap up the outside of this circle. There should be 3 more summer sloops to find in this area according to the radar tower we set up. Now, I can't remember. Can you drive around with this thing out? I don't think you can, right? You can't have the object scanner out while you're driving. That'd be a cool upgrade for vehicles to have their own object radar that you could configure. Okay, start angling a little bit more north. It's got to be around here somewhere. Because there's 3 of them to find, so we should be picking something up soon. I do kind of wish the radar... Okay, there's one. We've locked onto one. I do wish the radar tower actually showed you where these items were. I'll take this Mercer sphere, since I noticed it. The Explorer? Yeah, I agree. I agree. It should be the Explorer. Getting closer. There it is. Okay. This is right on the outside edge of the radar tower we configured, so... Let's see. Yeah, I think we need to head a little bit north and then start heading west. Yeah, this looks good. Should be 2 left somewhere? Somewhere in this area? We'll check the radar tower once we've found the other 2 and make sure that the area is clear. Then we'll... Oh, okay, here's 1. Okay, this is good. This is good. We can clear out this area and just make sure we've gotten everything there is to get by using the radar tower, which is really handy. Where are you? Are you inside this column? There might be an entrance inside here somewhere. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be another cave hunt. Wait, I hear something. Oh, that's a slug. All right. Yeah, I think a late game upgrade to enable like quantum tech to really map out the location of whatever it is you're looking for on the Explorer would be a pretty cool addition. Maybe a mod. Maybe somebody could make that. Yeah, it seems like it's inside here. I don't see a hole to get in yet, but there's got to be one. All right, let's go a little bit lower and check around the outside. Another slug. Hey, Zach Austin, welcome back to the channel. Good morning to you. We are doing a bit of an exploration stream here, and I'm currently looking for a cave entrance to get inside this delightful chunk of rock and find the summer sloop that is hidden within. I'm not seeing it so far. It's pretty big and there's lots of foliage in the way. I guess that's another thing I could do. I could just destroy all the foliage, like blow up all the trees and plants and get a clearer look. This could be promising. Yeah, okay, that's explodable. All right. Let's get in here and find our summer sloop. There it is. Oh, it's protected by a mama spider. Aren't you gross? Okay, very nice. There should be one more summer sloop somewhere around here. And let me confirm that by taking a quick trip down to the radar tower here. Can I highlight this? Yeah, there's... Okay, I can actually see it from here. That is actually pretty cool. So one more summer sloop and 6 more Mercer spheres. I don't... It could be down around here somewhere. I wish there was a way to like click on the radar tower and have it lock that radius into the map. I'm not sure I've fully gone around the outside edge. I don't think I was far enough out because I was kind of like... There's one sloop left. If I can find it. I think it's in the interior. I might actually be better off spiraling out from the center here. That might be the better play, because we've gone around the outside quite a few times. Why don't I do that? Let me go over to the tower here, and we'll spiral out from that. Yes, it was blocked by a boulder. Man, Pilo, that's a big 180 on that game. You were singing its praises to the sky, Xenoblade 3. You were asking me to play it and stuff. Are you Creamsicle? No. I don't know what happened to Creamsicle. Like, we met him around here, and then he just never followed me around, really. Hold on, I hear the beating heart of a yellow power slug, so we'll pick it up. Alright, so yeah, let's start from the tower. And we'll spiral out. So, I guess we'll go west, and then south. And then east. And then north. Not sure where this last summer sloop is. I guess I should be searching for spheres at the same time. And I can pick up slugs. So, let's see. We went kind of like this. All right. I mean, I'll grab you because you're right in front of my nose. Now let's push a little further north here and then swing east. How am I meant to get you? I guess I have to build something? Made you decide to not use the Satisfactory wiki map to locate missing items, or at least check them off as you go. A combination of gamer pride and laziness, I guess, would be the best answer to that. All right, so we're gonna go out to here-ish, out to the kind of the oil fields. We'll curl around. I don't know. There's something fun about... I also think it's sort of fun to do the explorations. You just kind of never know exactly what you're going to find. And there's a little bit of a joy of exploration in the game, I feel. Okay, swimming's a little gnarly. It's pretty slow. I'd rather be jumping around. Okay, let's head a little south here. Oh, I've got some sort of a bug. Okay. Yeah, I need to curl around to the south now. Gamer pride's a good answer. You think so, Strife? Right? Where am I? Yeah, I need to be heading south from here. There's one more summer sloop, and then we can just focus on getting whatever Mercer spheres are left. How are we doing around the tower? Okay, yeah, we need to keep looping around a little bit here. Ever so slightly curling to the east. So there could be something down in the canyon here. Not that I'm seeing that if there is. It's weird. There seems like there's a lot of stuff that I'm not finding with this pattern. Where am I? I'm here. Okay, we might have gone a little too far south. Let's just kick north for a second. Oh, okay, so there's one of the Mercer spheres. I don't know about this last summer sloop. Where are you? You're either up on top or in some sort of cave location. I hear something up here. I think that's a slug. Oh, land on the slug. There we go. You have crab souls to finish? Yeah, there's some gamer pride for you, right? Finishing a souls game. Are we getting closer here? We are not. Where is this thing? Is it down? It must be down below then. Okay. Over here somewhere. There we go. So where the heck is this last summer sloop? Dang it. I guess I'll head back south and continue the loop. It's got to be, I mean, there's definitely one here somewhere. I might be missing it with this pattern that I'm trying to use. Or I guess it could be way over here somewhere. Way along the outside. I'm gonna grab this slug. Okay, we need to start curling north again. Okay, we did find a Mercer sphere location somewhere near here. I think I see a... Yeah, there's a slug over there. I'll go pick that up. And then we'll grab the Mercer sphere. You love watching Infinite Wealth, Pila? It's a fun game. I think it's harder to stream than it would be to play. If that makes sense. There are some games that are like, especially RPGs, I think, like where they're grindy. There's times when you just shut your brain off and grind, right? And then like other games, like it definitely has a lot of narrative too. I don't know. I feel like it's one of these games that's easier to play than it would be to stream. Or it would be easier to play than it has been to stream.
Play for us.
There's another one here somewhere. This place is littered with slugs too. They're just everywhere. You think it's in the northern forest, the summer sloop? You could be right. I felt like we did a solid job of exploring that. But I could have missed one. It's entirely possible. I think this is going to be way up top, this Mercer sphere. Where can I get up? I can land here, refill my jetpack. Also, aren't we pretty close to getting rocket fuel now? I feel like I might be able to unlock that soon. Not sure which vehicles can use that, whether the jetpack can use that or not, but yeah, we're getting closer as we go up. Okay. I think it's up on top of this thing. There it is. Okay. Nice. So if we take a look at the radar tower, there's only 3 Mercer spheres left in this entire coast area, plus the 1 summer sloop that I can't seem to find. I guess oh, there's another one that we've located. It must be up here. We will have this whole place completely picked clean pretty soon here, which is good news. Okay. So around the outside of you, we're getting pretty close to the outside edge here. There's another yellow slug. We're gonna have power shards for days here. Yeah, we keep going this way and just curve slightly to the north as we go. I guess we're getting around the outside edge of the radar tower soon. Okay, there's another Mercer sphere. Probably this is one of the last 2 within the range of the tower. Let's find this Mercer sphere. Is it up on top of this, or... No, it doesn't look like it. Up here? Yeah, we're close now. Here it is. Hey, Silas, welcome back to the channel, buddy. And we got the last Mercer sphere available, too. Down here somewheres. Is that it? Alright, let's check. So we collect this. Let me go look at the radar tower. Yeah. We've got all the Mercer spheres in this entire zone. That's kind of fantastic. There is one more summer sloop that I'm just having a big trouble finding. I think Strafe may be right. It might actually be south, outside of the Spire Coast, and on somewhere either in the canyon or the northern forest that I missed somehow. We're gonna have to check that, but I think the best thing for me to do now, I really wish there was a way you could lock that in. Or configure it so that maybe I could configure it so that it's always on the map. Like, I don't like having to hover over it. I would love it if it just worked. Let me go around the outside a little bit. There's a SAM ore node around some uranium. Let me just go around the outside here. We'll grab some slugs or whatever. I mean, the radar tower does help. To know that I found everything is extremely helpful. So we'll just take one loop around the complete outside of the radar tower range here. See if we can find this summer sloop. If I don't find it after a full circuit, I'll just give up and move on to a new area. What's with the kill god trope? Oh, yeah. Peel is talking about JRPG tropes. So, like, Japanese RPGs usually have a thing where, like, you start out very weak and with a very small, like, narrative impetus. It's like, I need to rescue my sister. But then by the end of the game, right, it's been revealed that your sister was kidnapped by an organization that wanted to sacrifice her to empower a portal to another dimension where they can meet the Gray Masks, who will eventually give them the power to become gods. And then after you defeat the Gray Masks, you find out that their founder had, you know, had been inspired by an actual demigod from 10,000 years ago who wanted to use them to restore the power of gods in order to resurrect his race and kill humanity. So then you have to kill that god. Like, the complexity and the stakes rise exponentially in these types of games. And you end up doing something ridiculous by the end. Where, you know, it's the start, it's like, it's very grounded. It's like, I need to rescue my sister from pirates. And then at the end, you're like, I must channel the power of the All-Sight to defeat the demigod who is planning to destroy the universe. And somewhere along the way, you did rescue your sister, but then she turned out to be some kind of special summoner mage or whatever. And you need to use her powers to bring beasts from beyond the 8th dimension. It's just JRPG stuff. Just JRPG things. Hey, Silas, you're on vacation. Vacation from school or vacation from work? Never quite clear on who's a student and who's an adult in my chat. All right, we're going around the outside. We're not finding a lot here. I need to double check where I am on the map, if I'm still within range of the radar tower. No summer sloop so far. Let's see, where are we? I'm right on the outside edge. Okay. All right, we're doing all right in terms of navigating this correctly. I'm gonna start. Yeah, heading south seems good. Where the hell is this last summer sloop, man? It is elusive. And that is a $5 SAT word, elusive. Is that? I can't tell if that's... No, that's not really a bug in the game or the map. You start curving a little bit to the east. And yeah, this is going to take us kind of towards the edge of our map and the forest. How are we doing? Yep, we're hugging the outside corner pretty well here. Yeah, I know. I'm running out of fuel. I definitely feel like we would have found this if it was here, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm running out of places to look for this summer sloop. I feel like I've crisscrossed the area pretty solidly with the object scanner here. From work? Got it, Silas. Good to know. So you got a week of PTO. Good for you, buddy. Power creep. Yep. Well, this summer sloop might just go unfound, I guess. Yeah, I can't... It's hard to see when I'm at the bottom of the range because the pop-up comes up and then it's like I can't really see anything. I'm kind of in the right area. I guess if I just keep heading east until I get to the other arc, I should be fine in terms of coverage. I think we already collected that one. I think I might have to give up on this last summer sloop or maybe look it up on the map. I don't know. Feels like I should have found it by now. It's a huge area and a lot of time spent looking for one summer sloop when we could be in a more productive area. It would feel pretty good to mark it off the list though and be like 100% done with this Spire Coast. Let's see. Yeah, see now I'm still near the outside edge. It might be right along here maybe? Like right along the very outside edge I might have missed. Edging into this other biome over here. Yeah, it could be down here. Hold on. This is an interesting idea. Yeah, this is the very left edge of the Spire Coast here, I think, and then we get into the Rocky Desert, or the Rocky Canyon. I forget. Hold on. Let's bring up the biome map. What is this thing called? The Dune Desert? Not quite sure where we are right now. Yeah. The Dune Desert's over here, right? Yeah, so I think we're looking at... I guess this desert mountain plateaus and the desert spires, this is part of the Spire Coast. It goes up pretty far to the north, the northeast. I haven't really spent a bunch of time looking around here. We're right on the edge of the map, the radar tower, though. Let me just kick around this a little bit. Yeah, so this is all still part of the Spire Coast, I guess. All right, wherever this last thing is, I am not finding it. I do not know where it is. You know what I could do? I could do... No, overlap wouldn't help me because... Oh, wait a minute. I might have found it. Hold on. Now, the question is this the one we're looking for, or is this part of outside the range? Let's see. We're very close now. Feels like it might be outside the range. This might be a different one than the one I've been looking for. Yeah, it doesn't quite feel right. We'll check. We'll see. So... Oh, you know what? It might be the one.
Strand of the tapestry.
Is it right on the edge? Yeah, it was right on the absolute edge. How about that? All right, so this entire area of the Spire Coast is cleared. That is exciting, and I kind of want to build more of these radar towers. As a matter of fact, what I should do really is build one kind of right here to cover this area, and then we'll know that the parts of it that are overlapping the radar tower don't have anything in it, right? So we could use Venn diagrams to exclude a whole chunk of the search area. East, you told me. Zwerfel says desert spires. Oh, you're trying to help me identify the biome. Thank you very much. Anyway, yes, Silas, you were right. 117 slugs. I don't need slugs, right? I don't super need slugs. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go a little bit south and just a little bit east. And let's build another radar tower. Maybe here's a good place for it. We'll have to get power over here. Let me take a look at what building on this would look like. Where is this in relation to? Yeah, this is pretty much due east of that tower. So if I build it here, we'll cover like this. Yeah, this seems like a good plan to me. I like this. Let's build another radar tower right here. And then we're going to need to get power to it from somewhere. Why don't I climb up this bad boy? Oh, no, or I could fall to my death. One or the other. The other thing I should do, actually, is I'm going to come back to this in a minute, but I need to go put some more materials into my boutique factories. Okay. So, it says no power. Hold on. Where's the other... Okay, so I'm configuring it. It's showing the amount... It'll show this... It's showing the space that it will cover once it's powered on. Okay. Where's my nearest power source? I don't even really know. I probably what I want to do is build a power tower here to connect them up. A creature's in the way. Okay. That looks like that'll work. And then we can connect you to you. And then from the top, we can start heading over here. Let's see, how far can I go and where do I want to go? I want to go west, I think. I think there's power over in that direction. I want to go way up to the top here. Could be fun. Oh, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. Okay. And I died. All right. All right. Well, in the meantime, I definitely need more aluminum casing over at Heavy Fused Mod or fused modular frame town. Let's grab some of this and get over there real quick. What are the side games you're planning to play? Because you have Infinite Wealth as a main. Well, it's going to take me a while to finish Infinite Wealth and Satisfactory. So I don't know if anything else is going to be adding to the menu anytime soon. There's a bunch of VR games that I've got through my MetaQuest Plus subscription that I'd like to play. And Planet Crafter and Megaloot are two other ones I'm thinking about playing. Megaloot came out like 2 weeks ago. Looks like a really fun roguelite backpack simulator. What do you need? You need more heavy modular frames? Do I have any in here? I have 79. Okay. So you're making my fused frames. I've got 50. All right. So that's enough for how many? I've got 50 plus I put a bunch in here. Yeah, I've got 200 available. And the Miner Mk3 requires what? 10? So I've got enough for 20. Yeah, I've got enough for 20 Miner Mk3s. That's a good amount to be going on with. So we probably don't need too much more here. For now, for the immediate future. Planet Crafter's fun and chill. Megaloot's an indie roguelike. It's like $7 right now. Yeah, it came out a couple. I like the backpack sims, and I like roguelites. I feel like they're good for on stream as well. I feel like they're a good thing to have on stream because people can enjoy helping you make choices. Speaking of choices, I should probably take a look at my hard drives and see what you guys think about those. We could rescan them all because I've got a bunch of new stuff unlocked. And then I think I need a depot here on heavy modular frame, man. Okay, the supercomputers and the radio control units. I'm not sure how much more of these I need. It's enough to be going on with. Let's take a look one more time at the Miner Mk3. So I only need 3 radio control units and 5 supercomputers. So that's enough for like 20. And that's enough for way more than that. So we're okay on that front. All right, next up, I need to get back to my new radar tower, which is a long way away. I don't have a good way to fling myself over there right now. Wait, no, it's actually not that far, is it? But I need to get power to it. Yeah, it's right on the edge of this transition between the Spire Coast and hold on. So it's all the Spire Coast over there. It's just it turns into these desert mountain plateaus up here. And they're like that red rock over there looks so different than the lowland part of the Spire Coast, but it's all part of the same biome. It's like a sub-biome almost, and it blocks access to the Dune Desert, which is Start 4. So the desert mountain plateaus The Desert Spires. Okay. Let's see. Turbo motors, not radio control units. Oh, is it? Am I crazy? Oh, you're right. It's turbo motors. Oh, that's troubling. All right, we gotta make a turbo motor factory thing real quick, and get those printing. So those radio control units I've been making are sort of pointless. I don't need them. Thank you, Zwerfel, for the tip there. I would not have noticed that until it was way too late. Okay, turbo motors. Good tip. Good tip. Okay, so the new radar tower's over there. We need to get power over there. And it looks like this tower is our best bet to do it. So let's grab you and head out. You can't quite get over there. Hold on. Can you get onto this area? You can. Okay. How far can you go? I think we can put you up top. Yeah, seems like a good place for you here. Where am I pulling from? Let's see. Can I squeeze you in here? Yeah, okay, you'll fit here. And I think another one over here makes sense. And then I think you can just connect, right? It's over here somewhere. Where is it? Did we not? We built it down there. It's sort of hard to see though. Where am I gonna put you? On top of that thing? Doesn't. What? Wait. That'll get me most of the way. I think we need to bring it up now. Like that. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Okay, and then we can take you up and over. Somewhere like, maybe up to the top up there. That works. Okay, and then we can go from you down to the radar tower, right? Because we put a thing there? Yes. Okay, very nice. So the radar tower's online. Let's take a look. So 1 summer sloop, 1 hard drive, and 9 Mercer spheres, and we know that they all have to be outside that radius. I wish you could lock those in. So like, I would have to make a bunch of, I mean, I could do it. Let me grab this. Select color. Put another one there. Put another one there. So we know it's not inside that kind of line. So that limits the area we need to search. It's just a little awkward. I would love some more configurability for how the towers work. You know what I mean? Like, I'd love to be able to like put some settings here that indicate like show ring on map and like don't show other things, like don't show the little pop-up or whatever. So, okay. I gotta go back and make a turbo motor factory first. And then I probably need a way to fling myself over here as well. Radio control is still pretty useful. You need those for turbo motors, so all good. Interesting. Okay. X remaster. All right, let's take a look at setting up a little turbo motor thingamajig. Let's see what we have here. Turbo motor. Oh, I don't even have it unlocked. Son of a bee sting. Okay. Well, we got work to do. By the way, what do you guys think about these options? So, we have the quick wire stator or Caterium wire. This uses Caterium instead of copper, gets us 120 per minute. I'm not sure I need that. I don't think we have an alternate recipe for stator, so this might be handy. Or we could rescan and get into some of the new stuff if we're lucky. Maybe get some inventory slots. We have an alternative for the pure Caterium ingot using water. I like this one just because anything that uses an infinite resource over a limited resource is better. We got a silicon high-speed connector. And then here I have the electrode circuit board. Not a huge fan of using petroleum coke and rubber. It's a complicated oil setup. And then an alternative for charcoal. That's an obvious no. So any thoughts on these particular... Like, does any of these stand out as super useful or handy to you guys? I'm curious. Let's figure out what's required to unlock turbo motors. Is it particle enrichment? Wait, do I already... Am I confused? Do I already have it unlocked? Oh, I do have it unlocked. Okay. It's made it a manufacturer with a cooling system. I don't know that I have that. Radio control units, motors, and rubber. So we're going to need the cooling system first. Oh boy, this is getting a little bit messy. We need heat sinks for that. Oh my god, I'm not going to get those Miner Mk3s anytime soon, am I? So I would need to go over to the... Oh my god, this is insane. I need to go over to the nitrogen gas that I have. Add some water and rubber, which means I would need oil over there, or I'd need to route the rubber. And then I'd need heat sinks. Oh my goodness. Heat sinks are made from what? Aluminum and copper? Oy vey. So Miner Mk3 is further away than I thought it was, you guys. It is much further away than I thought it was. That's very sad. That is upsetting. I don't like that. I was all happy thinking I was going to have Miner Mk3. And I'm not. It's going to take me another like 3 streams to automate all that stuff. And that would be even not fully automating it. That would just be making more boutique factory crap. Yikes on bikes. Yeah, Silas, exactly. Zwirfl's like 1 more crafting step. It's 8 more crafting steps. Crap in my lap. I'm not happy about that at all. That's way more work than I was anticipating. Seems like, well, the first step is the heat sinks, right? Which is aluminum and copper. I mean, that I might as well fully automate because I have plenty of alclad sheets and I have plenty of copper. So I could automate this. I could automate the heat sinks, right? Then the cooling systems will have to be boutique. Because I don't want to ship them over there. Once I have the cooling system, then I can make the turbo motors. So it's still a butt ton of work. But it's not so bad. So, okay, so the first thing I need to do is locally fully automate, like, the right way, the heat sinks. Let me at least make a note of that. All right, so this is going to take a while. You guys didn't have any more thoughts on these hard drives, so I'm going to go ahead and make some choices here. Don't care about these, so we're going to do a rescan. Okay, we got an alternate recipe for the battery. I think we probably take that. What is this? Aluminum ingots into steel beams. That could be handy, although we are limited on aluminum. What is this? Sulfur. I don't know what we're going to need batteries for, but I'm going to take this. Haven't even built them yet. Over here, I like the pure Caterium ingot. I like using water to make ingots, so I'm going to grab this. And then for this one, I'm not a huge fan of this. I guess it means making circuit boards directly from oil. I don't know. I'm going to rescan here. Leached Caterium ingot uses sulfuric acid. I don't know about that. Oh, but the alternate turbo heavy fuel, that's a very important recipe. We're going to grab that for sure. And then we got 4.5 minutes left on this. All right. Let me build myself a hypertube over to the Spire Coast Mountains or whatever they're called. Silas, alternative recipes usually have value in that they either use less of the original raw ingredient or use different ingredients. So like if you don't have access to something locally, you can use an alternative recipe to something that you do have access to locally instead of building a big logistics network to bring whatever it is to your build. Or they make more items per minute so that you can use like less space and less factor. So like, let's say you have something that it makes like 3 per minute and you find an alternate recipe that makes 15. That means instead of having 5 machines, you can have 1 machine. So there's different uses and different reasons for the alternate recipes, but usually they're an improvement in some way. Let's see. I need to fling myself east and a little bit north. I guess something like this is fine. This is just, we'll just call this east, I guess. All right. Let's go east, lol. That's a nice fling. Love that. All right, so over here, we can start looking for stuff. So I want to be outside. I want to be past these markers that I have on the map. And we're looking for summer sloops, hard drives, and Mercer spheres, and they're going to be past these markers for sure. Beyond that, we're not sure. So what's the search pattern here? I just go kind of like, well, I guess I'll just like follow the curve here of the edge. Make sure I have that, and then kind of head east a bit. I don't know. It's sort of hard to... Okay, we got radiation here. I see a yellow slug. Oh, there's a Mercer sphere. Okay, we already found one thing. Rocky spire. Okay, I guess I get it, right? So underneath the top, it does look kind of similar to the other part of the biome. It's just it's got all this rock on top of it now. Right, there's the Mercer sphere. And we got a summer sloop nearby as well. Nice. Okay. Am I clipping into the rock here? Oh, there's a clip opportunity here. Oh, not really. It is blocked off a little bit. All right, where's this summer sloop? How many did the radar tower say there were? Just the one, huh? Okay. Well, that's good to know. So after we found this, we don't need to worry about sloops anymore. Huh. Now, are you lower or higher? You're higher. So you're up on top of the world here. Okay. Climbing, that's going to be kind of annoying. I guess we're doing a climb now? I mean, at least there's lots of these handy mushrooms around. Think I can make it to Purple Town here? Yeah. There was a drop pod on the ground, but I had already collected that hard drive, so it wasn't really a hard drive. It was just an empty drop pod. Okay, this is sketch. Okay, there we go. There's the top. And I think I can make this if I feather the boost. You guys tell I play Rocket League? Not that I'm any good, but I do know how to feather my boost. Now this is odd. Why is it not here? It's below us? I could have sworn it was above us. Okay. Oh, this is weird. There's like a lake here. And a geyser? Interesting. Okay, it's full of uranium, which is not great. So wait a minute. Where is... Okay, I better switch to the parachute here to get a little bit more time in the air. Where is this summer sloop? It must be on one of the mushrooms or something. I mean, we're heading in the right direction here. I guess it's down below. But no, see, I'm getting further and further away from it. This one's confusing to me. I don't understand this one at all. Can I land here? Okay. Yeah, I'm very confused by this at the moment. Unless it's right up under the roof? Behind the waterfalls? Excited to see Kiryu's further adventures tomorrow. Yeah, it's getting pretty good, that game. It must be up on that thing, whatever that is. Let me get some height here, and then we'll see if we can make our way over to whatever that thing is. I have screwed myself. Yeah, it's like there's a... Is there a hole in the ground here that I can get up into? No? Okay. It's like right here. I'm gonna die. Hold on. Very confusing. So there must be some way inside this plateau. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There must be some way to get in there somehow. Like a crack in the rock? Or someplace I could stand? This one's a little confusing. Okay, make it to this ledge, please. Ugh. That was by the seat of my pants. Is there like some way inside the plateau? It's got to be something like that. All right, there's a little area over here. Hold on. Is this what we're talking about? Yeah, look at this. That looks like a cave entrance to me. Okay. So, annoying ground caves weren't enough. They had to make stupid sky caves as well. All right, it's got to be in here then. Or it's got to be in something like this. You're explodable, aren't you? Yep, looks good. There it is. Look at that. Actually, that's kind of awesome. That's kind of screenshot material right there. Hold on. Let's figure out what the best view of this would be. Let me turn my flashlight off. Like, that's a pretty dope screenshot, don't you think? Maybe a slightly different angle of it? Like from up here? Oh yeah, this is even better, I think. Well, no, because you can't... The problem is I want to get the shape of the summer sloop, but I also want the beam of light. Maybe from down below, looking up. No, you can't really. You have to. I need a certain amount of distance to get the beam correct. So maybe the original shot that I took was fine. Yeah, that angle is pretty cool. Nice. All right, let's go collect it. It's pretty dope, right? I like it. And then where does this lead? To another slug. I'll take another slug. All right, checking the map here. That's the only summer sloop in the area. We have 1 hard drive and 7 Mercer spheres to find. So that's kind of neat. I guess we get out of here. What am I looking at in terms of materials? I've got 6 summer sloops. That's nice. I'd love to have like 8 or 12. We only found the 1 hard drive. We did find about 10 Mercer spheres this stream. There's a few more to find in the current radar tower location, if I can figure out how to leave. I think we need like 25 or 26 to get the next storage capacity increase. So I might hold off on that and just because I'm going to want to be able to build more dimensional depots. So having 13 Mercer spheres to build depots is pretty decent. So we need to find the hard drive and we need to find the Mercer spheres within this range. Let me get up on top here. We'll take a bit of a journey. Okay, so again, it's hard to see the map circumference when it blocks you like this. I kind of want to get to the outside edge though. Oh, hold on. I found a hard drive. That was lucky. And there's a Mercer sphere right there. Okay. Well, I'm glad I decided to go look a little bit more. You're gonna play Yakuza 7 yourself? Okay, so I'll tell you this. When I read the reviews for Infinite Wealth, basically it said that it fixed a lot of problems in the first game. Particularly, they said the combat was fun for like the first half of the game, but then it got super repetitive in the late game. So just be aware that it's like the first version of the turn-based combat that they did, so it might be a little bit less exciting, but still, I think it would be fun to play. All right, let's get you open. What do you need? You need fused modular frames? That's expensive, but okay. I should have some. There we go. All right, nice. So was that the one? That was the one. All right, so all we got left to look for here are Mercer spheres. That's it. So let's keep, yeah, let's keep, oh, right away I find one. All right. Wait a minute, where'd it go? It's below me, isn't it? There it is. Okay. It's near the uranium, but I can grab it.
Now consumed.
There's another one nearby. Over in this direction. We've gone too far. Getting into a lot of radiation hazard. I might need to pick up the hazmat suit and figure out how to use that. I'm guessing it's on top of here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Seven is the first JRPG game in the series to direct people to 8. 8, aka Infinite Wealth, tried to go full on AAA quality. Playing 7 may have more insight and maybe get some references you don't. Yeah, it's entirely possible. In fact, I'd say it's likely. For those of you in the channel who don't know, Pila is a developer and a game historian who knows insane amounts of stuff about anything video games. Very talented and well-educated individual. Probably, definitely a better game programmer than me. I don't know about a better programmer. I might stake a claim there. But I was a corporate programmer, not a game programmer. But from what I've heard, assembly language and lots of SDKs and stuff on her resume. How we doing here? 3 more left to find. I think we need to kind of head north inside the border here. By the way, if you're lurking, if you're just visiting the channel for the first time and haven't said hi, go ahead and drop me a quick hello in the chat. I'll do my best to pronounce your name and welcome you. I do like meeting new folks. I like knowing where they're from and what brought them to my channel. But if you prefer to lurk, that's fine as well. I can't force you to do anything. I'm not your mother. Although, I could be your stepdad one day. It's probably a bad joke. All right, let's head due north from here. Check for more Mercer spheres. Try to avoid... That is some sick uranium right there. Okay, we are near a Mercer sphere. I'm gonna try and fly over the uranium so we don't absorb too much radiation. Okay. This might be outside... Is this inside the radius or not? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm glad the actual Mercer spheres don't absorb radiation. Like, items can absorb radiation, and then you're kind of in trouble, because if you have it in your inventory, you just get sick and die. But it seems Mercer spheres are immune to that particular problem. I will blow you up and take you, Mr. Slug. And then we got another Mercer sphere here. We're getting close to clearing out another area. Are we still within the boundaries? We're right on the edge of it. This one might be outside it. But if it is, so be it. Wait, where did it go? Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a peek. Okay, 2 more inside the boundary. Let's head west from here. Sparky6150 says, hi, go the middle of that water. All right, will do. And Silas says, trust me, you don't want to be my stepdad. Well, are you in your rebellious phase? Maybe you're like an emo teen? I'm not sure what you meant by the middle of the water, Sparky. I'm sorry, I might not be complying with your request directly here. The water I knew about was out here, the ocean. Let's see. So we're near the outside, so it's probably somewhere in here. The last couple of Mercer spheres. We'll check around the edge of these cliffs a little bit. Maybe there could be something over in that poison cloud. Usually they're protecting something. But no, it's not pinging for me. Oh, wait, here's one nearby. Maybe up on top of there. Behind where you were. All right, I'll head back in a moment. Let me grab the one that I found here. So that was over by the uranium, I think you're talking about now. I'll look at the map. There's going to be some indications of where the water is. Okay, it's ahead of me and either higher up. Okay, it does look like it's higher up. There it is. Now, were you one of the two? Yes, you counted. You were within the border. Okay. So it's either way down here or kind of along this line. Oh, wait. I've locked on another one? It's outside the boundary, I think. Yeah, we're well outside the boundary. Let's leave that one for another day. Honestly, this is parachute territory. Alright, so we'll go over here and then we'll curve around slowly to the south, looking for this last Mercer sphere. You need to marry a fine lady in her late 60s. I mean, there are some 60-year-olds who have kept it pretty tight. It's not completely out of the question. Okay, I think it must be down to the south. Like, far to the south here. Sega bundles on Steam looking good. You got some good deals going? That's good to hear. All right, without even trying, I found like 60 slugs today. All right, I think it's got to be... Yeah, it's got to be down by this guy. 12 fused modular frames. Wait, did I just open that? I did open that, right? Yeah, that one we can remove. All right, so there's one Mercer sphere left in here. Oh, good. I've locked onto it now. Okay. And then we'll go look in the water. Where are we? Are we up top? Or are we down below? Oh, hold on. Wait, didn't I already find this one? I can't tell if it's getting closer as I drop. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Man, that's okay. Well, it was right in front of my face. Okay, not bad. Not a bad haul for the day, or for the first part of the day anyway. Yeah, we've cleared out everything in this radar tower and this radar tower. So the Spire Coast is largely done, which means Rocky Desert, Northern Forest, Spire Coast are basically done. There might be... Yeah, there might be a little bit more of the Spire Coast over here, but then there's also this Eastern Desert thing. What was it called? It was called the Dune Desert. I haven't been to the Dune Desert at all, as evidenced by the fact that it's completely black on my screen. God, the map is so huge here. So there's more to find if that's what we're into. But I think that's enough to be going on with. 22 Mercer Spheres and 6 Summer Sloops is fine. I would probably like another hard drive or two, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'd have to spend a lot of time to do it. I will check my last hard drive here and kick off the one that I picked up. Let me scan this. So we picked up an alternative to bio-coal. That's a hard pass. And then an alternative, pure aluminum ingot. So this turns aluminum scrap directly into an aluminum ingot, which normally requires you need silica, and you get 2 for 3. This one only gives you 1 for 2, so you don't have to use silica, but you get less, and you produce less per minute. I don't know about that. And you can make it in a smelter instead of a foundry. I mean, I could see uses for that in some cases, but mostly you don't want to... I don't know. I feel like the silica recipe is better than this one. Silas says, why are there no dialogues between Ada and the planet? Thought they talk when you collect the spheres. Yeah, I've seen that, but we might be getting near the end of that storyline where we need to collect like 20 Mercer Spheres for the next one, and then 30 after that, and then like the last couple of dialogues are near the end of the game as we collect all of them. Or we might have run out of them, I don't know. That's new in 1.0, so I haven't experienced it before. What do you guys think? Should I get this pure aluminum ingot, or should I rescan here? I'm not sure I see a use for this in my immediate future. I feel like this is great for your first aluminum factory if you don't have silica and don't want to ship it in, but long term, you get less ingots per aluminum scrap, so it feels like a bad deal to me. Sparky says pure aluminum. I would get it. Huh. What is the use case to you for this? Just to build without needing silica? But you get some silica anyway. I guess if you use the silica you get and then you have overflow aluminum, you could use this alternate recipe and not have to worry about bringing in silica at all. All right, Sparky, I'll take your advice and take that. And then I know you were... Yeah, okay, so the map gets a little cluttered. I mean, it's a good thing in many ways, like when you're looking for resources, but it is a little cluttery. It'd be really nice if you could configure the radar towers a little bit more, and you could do it from the map screen. Would be amazing. You were talking about some water. I think you either meant probably over here or down here, given where I was at the time. I'm not sure. But I need to take a break now. So to all of you guys in the chat here today, thanks so much for hanging out this morning. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for chatting with me. Pilachu, Sparky6150, Silas, Red Rax, Zwerfel was extremely helpful. Strife A, and I think that's everybody who said something in the chat. Zach Austin was here for a bit as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're lurking or if you're watching this VOD in the future and you want to come back to a live stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the alert button so you get notified when I come online. Thank you so much, guys. I'll be back later this morning after I take a break for breakfast and a little bit of a mental health break from... I don't want to play this game for too long. I need breaks in between. But I'll be back later this afternoon or early this afternoon with more Satisfactory. We'll be done with exploration. Next time we'll be working on those Miner Mk3 precursors. So we'll be doing heat sinks and trying to get into turbo motors and such. So look forward to that. Thanks again for watching. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.